We were onto the film, and much of my traveling that I've done, I've been carrying cameras and a pen. We saw the pen, but my cameras, this is pretty much right here, this is a lot just Merle and Jimmie Rodgers and Toby Keith and Les Paul and all the Merle stuff right here on DAT, digital video. Most of the Merle stuff and the Jimmie. And what I'm doing is working on some of the work of logging what I have here. But here's a lot of the story on hard drives. There they are. You know what I mean? We're talking 5 terabyte kind of stuff. Here's some more stuff I've got to add. There's stuff here like some stuff of Merle and Chris. Here's the last concert right there that Merle Haggard and Chris Christopherson ever did together. This is some of my last footage with Merle Haggard. I got the bus pulling up. Last time his bus ever pulled up at a show. This is, you know, Judge Mike, his friend who's a judge, singing judge that helped do his pardon at the Reagan Library. I got old Judge Mike singing and talking about Merle. So there's just some stuff that I still have to do the transfer work, which is right here where I'm working out of with my old buddy at HMPE, Todd Fisher, the partner and helper be, and working with me to get her done. But here's where I'm doing the transfer work, and I'm finishing up that's over this next month or so, or two, you know what I mean? And then go into getting this all digitized, and then go to here, we'll go here. That's Clint Eastwood on there. Now in here, let me just sit down with you a minute. And it's another data room here. Oh my God. Okay, here, hang on a second and I'll get to this, all right? Yep, shit. Where were we? So, now what do I say? All right, from back in those rooms and in the paper and seeing where the film and a lot of what I'm doing now, what even's on this screen, and I'll give you a little better close-up in a while, is thousands, 15,000 maybe, pictures of Merle Haggard. I carried a camera. Merle hated cameras. There weren't ever any cameras around Merle. There were no cameras ever around him. But for 12 years, I had a camera. And he let me take pictures, and I took them. I took thousands of pictures, and here they are right now. They're on a hard drive, a couple of hard drives. And here they are. Let me get a close-up here. I'm shooting this by myself. Here's a close-up. You're already labeled pretty much the shows. I doubt can read this here, but let me just tell you what's on here, just a few, and then some of the subjects. This is where I'm also writing the book. This is where I've already written 4 chapters, and these are the computers that I've written the book proposal and all the work I've done. This is my old Dell computer from another century. I'm a high-tech redneck. I went from cow chips to computer chips here, and I hadn't made the total transition. So I'm trying just to do the best I can with what I got. But this old Dell's, phew, man, it's got all the good old programs on it too. But what I have for the book, this is just, here's a bunch on just Merle and Jimmie Rodgers. Now I got a bunch of flyers and pics. This is some Hag stuff that's really good I still need to look at. This is the tribute shirt. I so was honored that a picture I took was taken and made the tribute shirt for the memorial of Merle Haggard. Thank you very much. And here's this business stuff I was doing with Merle. There's 205, 4th of July with Willie Nelson. We did the Merle Haggard UFO Festival, went on the road 3 days with, well, like 3 years with Merle. There's the Crazy Horse Saloon in '05, the Bob Dylan Merle Haggard tour. Look here, I'm going to click that, and that opens up to, whoa boy, what that was. That was 39 shows on the road with Merle Haggard and Bob Dylan. Sold out in 2.5 hours. 5 days at the Pantages in Hollywood. Played the finest theaters in like 28 cities. Ended at the Beacon 5 days. I was the only camera. That camera we're shooting right now, that old camera, that old Sony. I was the only digital camera, still and movie, allowed by Bob Dylan. And I met with his lawyer, Jeff Kramer, to get the permission. Merle said, hell yeah, bring your cameras along. And I did. And it's shot. It's hours of footage. I mean, it's days, a month and a half. We were on the road and I filmed the whole shooting caboodle. It's right here on a hard drive and on another one because I've already transferred all the film from that. It's already done. So we go back and here's Merle and Toby Keith. Oh my God. Well, Toby Keith, I'm writing a chapter now. I've got a Willie Nelson chapter on Merle, a Chris Christopher and Merle, Miranda Lambert I just finished. It's right here. Hang on, you want to see it? Look, here it is. Miranda Lambert. There it is. I've got, well, I got, hang on, there it is. Where is it? It's a little slow, right? But 14 pages here of Miranda. Now, this is my first draft. I didn't print it yet. I'm still cleaning it myself before I print it. And then I'll do the rewrite. I'm going to editors. I want an editor. I told my agent, some people want me to pay an editor $15,000, but I got to think about that a minute. So, but right now I'm just writing while I'm still doing all the work we've seen in there. It's part of this process, and I'm just outlining these chapters because a lot's going to come up in there that I'm going to jump and then be adding back into this chapter. But this has kind of been the process of, and I've got all the pictures here to work with and the digital files, and a lot of my research that's on paper come from paper to get them on here, because this is where I can go hang out on a Caribbean island and write some of the last of the book. Wait, there's more. I think. Yeah, there's more. That's more